Yeah, my question is about emotions. I'm hearing emotions a lot, and I understand emotions when it comes to maybe the woman, maybe the kids, the group, but how do we bring emotions to the study of Kabbalah?
השאלה שלי היא לגבי רגשות. טוב, יותר רגשות מכל מיני כיוונים. הוא שואל בסופו של דבר איך אנחנו מביאים רגשות לחוכמת הקבלה. איך אנחנו מביאים רגשות ללימוד חוכמת הקבלה?
רגשות ללימוד חוכמת הקבלה?
The emotions, how do we bring emotions to the study of the wisdom of Kabbalah? It's this wisdom is fulfilled by emotions, and it operates only on emotion because it speaks about the perception of reality, which is completely emotional. We're talking about the five senses. Senses is what I sense, what I feel. I'm inspired in these senses. Through these senses am I inspired. The trouble is that when we come to the wisdom of Kabbalah, it seems to us as a wisdom is something very hard, very mental, that demands understanding, thought. It's really... First and foremost, this is what Kabbalists wrote, because it's a science. They wrote it the way they did because they already have ready emotions. If I tell someone, I don't know how to put it. If one technician tells the other technician that you have to do this and that in a certain machine, then the second technician, he feels it. He feels, yes, do this, but how will it react, etc. Meaning, the wisdom of Kabbalah, it talks to a person whose emotions are already ready, according to the words, according to what he reads, it's ready to feel. When I read, the Yersud divides into two, and brings down its nay that said into the Zaranpin, and that, as if I have to be inspired by what they write. They pass on or show me as if technical data, but this technical stuff, it turns in me into emotion because I'm a machine which operates. I'm a machine of desire. But these desires, they constantly have to change. And according to the changes, I undergo different changes, emotional changes. When we come to the wisdom of Kabbalah, we don't have these desires they're talking about yet. We don't have the intentions. We also don't have the preparation for it. We do not have the ability to understand what they write about. Therefore, it says, you try. Try as if it happens to you. Try to understand what they tell you. To understand means to feel what they tell you. It means that you yearn for the light that reforms. This way it will work on you. Soon we'll read item 155, Introduction to Tests, and there it says, to the extent to which the student wants to know. What does it mean to know? To connect to what he learns. To connect, it's emotional. Our mind is a result of our feelings. Of its own, it doesn't exist. Someone who works only with his mind, unfortunately, he'll remain lacking attainment. But bit by bit, nonetheless, we wish to feel all this wisdom. The whole wisdom is only but a feeling. And you're right. How does one achieve this feeling? Only from the yearning. Only as a result of, how to put it, that we really tell ourselves, we convince ourselves that we're talking here about my feeling in a world and a different reality. That's it. And as much as I learn, as much as I read, as much as I hear, as much as I try to do something physically with a group and everything, it helps me develop a feeling for this reality. And it's here. It's here, only that the system, in science fiction movies suddenly, boom, opens up something for them that they have not seen before. Suddenly it's in thin air. And let's say that it's the same with us. You suddenly find out that it exists, and it wasn't there a moment ago. We will continue a bit. All in all, we stumbled about on something simple. You have no weeds from below that don't have an angel from above. A person doesn't lift a finger if he is not declared from above. All our thoughts, everything that happens to us, it's all there, and we necessarily exist. We have no reward and punishment. We have nothing in our world. It only seems to us, according to our foolishness, we make different calculations and we take different decisions and different, we judge each other, and altogether we refer to one another as if someone operates on his own, as if he has any choice. There are many things of how to complete this whole thing in our world, but we're not dealing with that now. How can we ascribe to a person in our world if he has no freedom of choice and he does everything necessarily, and he does everything inevitably. Go to my maker. He made me this way. He gave me the power to do. If a person could say that, he's already in the final correction. Okay.
So, what is it that we need to do, all in all? If I reach a state where I 100% identify myself with the providence and rulership from above, with anything that happens, any disturbance that my will to receive may have towards that, I still identify with the fact that any action, anything that happens to me, and it's all in my consciousness and my attainment that it's coming from the host, then I'm in the final correction. Thou hast hemmed me in behind and before, as it says. That's the condition of the last generation. Okay, let's continue.